It's absurd how much I love Journey Spice. Journey Spice, non-GMO, no salt, no sugar, just all sorts of goodness and smart, environmentally friendly packaging. Pinch the top, take it off. Food tastes better. Comes in singles, 2-packs, and 4-packs. It's Journey Spice. Find them at Amazon.com. Time for Denver's best sports talk with the Altitude Daily.
This is the Altitude Daily Podcast. Everything you can't miss from today on Altitude Sports Radio. Moser, Lombardi, and Kane.
I feel good actually on the ice, and it's kind of weird that I can get up and in 5 minutes I can go run for 10Ks in the mornings. I don't, I didn't play that many games, so my body's still okay. I would say, few areas that's so, but mostly I can work out and I can be on the ice. And to be honest, no, when I get on the ice, I don't feel like I'm gonna get hurt. No, it's fine.
Outside the little gray right here, right? I mean, when you look, you're like, I think you could probably give him a couple
of course.
shifts.
Yeah, I wasn't saying it like that.
If Coach Bednar calls you, hey, listen, we just need some power play time. That's all we need. And the style that you played was so unique for your skill level, the physicality, everything involved in it. When you watch the game today and you watch NHL players, who are guys where you say, you know what, I would love to have played with that guy? Like if that guy was my line mate, I think we'd really have chemistry.
Yeah, it's I didn't think too much about my line mates. I was just happy. I was even happy with Heino. How bad standards I had. It didn't
no
really
offense,
matter.
Danny. No offense.
No, he's kidding. Yeah, it's a lot of course. With McKinnon, it would be great. I think a guy like Rantanen would actually be fun to play with too. That can cover the puck and be in front of net and score. Draisaitl, McDavid.
Yeah.
There's a lot of players I think I would love to play with. Maybe McDavid would be too fast for me. I wouldn't catch up. I'd be in the offensive zone when I was still in the neutral zone. So it's a lot of good players. I think it changed a lot. Hockey, though, they're a little faster. Goes a little fast. Overall the game goes faster. So a little different.
And
there's a lot of good
skate.
players out there.
Everybody can skate. I mean, fourth line. Everybody's a pretty darn good skater, as you talked about, because of the way the game has evolved, less physicality, and not this kind of thing. The guys come into the league, and everybody's got wheels. Everybody can carve a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. That's changed. You have almost, I would say, skating coaches now since you're 5 years old, and if you're not able to skate, I think it's hard to be in the league because it just goes so fast. Like, how are you going to catch McDavid if you can't skate at all? So, and then just how they work out since early age too, and it would be hard to play for me. And to be in this league, you can't eat pasta, you can't drink a beer. It would be hard. I'm happy I played in the 90s and the beginning of the 2000 there instead of now.
The Altitude Daily, the morning sprint.
You have to, absolutely have to start off this season strong. And I hate going back to all of these. I feel like a broken record right now, but I've gone back to the first 4 games of the season so many times. And that's why I go 2-2 is a disaster. Because I think at 2-2, you're likely not winning the division. And you're not getting to 13 wins just because of how difficult the in-division schedule is and the fact that after the bye week, you have to go to Washington, host Green Bay, and then you finish the season on a short week in Week 17 at Kansas City and then home against LA.
Let's reset the expectations for this football team with the conversation that we're having right now. 10-7 a year ago, made the postseason, got obliterated in the first round of the playoffs. Was it 31-7?
31-7.
At Buffalo. We have the conversation just now about what's going to be required for you to really be a legitimate postseason contender. Is 11 wins a success for the Denver Broncos this season?
My goalpost right now, and you guys know me, I move my goalpost based off of what's happening during the season, and
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with that. Some people hate it. I'm comfortable with it.
But that's a reality of the life of a season.
Variables change
a lot. I mean, you get time periods of football where you have a Tom Brady-less New England Patriots. It's very different. Yeah, the goalposts have to change. They have to shift.
Yeah, not always does Matt Castle walk in and win 11 games.
Right.
Right now, my goalpost is set at make playoffs, win a playoff game.
Yep.
I don't care how
11 might get that done.
10 might get it done.
You're probably on the road playing one of those behemoths again.
Right. And again, everything has to go correct for you in that game when you're going up against Buffalo or going up against Baltimore. They stylistically, they just, at least last year, don't match up. Now, if everything goes right during the game and Bo takes the next step forward and the Broncos have a rushing attack and their inside linebackers are completely healthy and now you have Hufanga who can thump in the middle, sure, I would look at that and be, I don't know if I'd be comfortable.
The Altitude Daily. Columbus, Hastings, and DMAC.
Yeah, this is. Let's just make it clear. You're getting a really good football player. You are.
Yeah.
Devaughn Vele is a really, really good wide receiver. But the narrative around here is that we fleeced you. I mean, that absolutely is the narrative. A fourth and a seventh feels like tremendous value to pick up for a guy that you got in the 7th round last year, at 475 yards, a productive season. But I kind of look at it from your guys' point of view. Like if I was doing sports talk in New Orleans, it feels to me like you guys should be accumulating draft picks right now, not giving away draft picks based off how the season's probably going to go.
Yeah, and they had 9 this past year, which was the most they've had in probably 7 years because they've been pushing all their chips to the middle for the last 6 years. So I think there's 2 schools of thought. Is that, yes, probably should be trying to garner as much, or this can't be as bad as everybody is expecting. They've got to get some significant skins on the wall for this football team, even though it is Kellen Moore's first year as head coach. So I feel like they, here's the difference. You play in the AFC West. We play in the NFC South. We're in it no matter what.
Yeah.
So
you always got a chance. You got a shot no matter what.
Let's put it this way. In the last 3, so Tampa's won it the last 4 seasons. We won it before that. In the last 3 years, in December of 22, 23, and 24, in December, no team in the NFC South had a winning record.
Wow.
So it's open for business.
I mean, well, let's talk about it. You got a new coach today, and you got really 2 guys fighting it out for the quarterback position. As we all know, in football now, there's maybe more importance to the quarterback than there's ever been. How has Moore handled the preseason so far for going it for the first time, and what have you seen from the 2 quarterbacks?
I think Kellen's been great. He's very, straightforward. You get what you get. And then you move on. If you don't get the answer you want, you're not getting it. You can ask it 5 different times, but you're not getting it. But he's a super nice guy. I think he's come in with a completely different attitude to practice, to approach, to everything. And quite frankly, in this city, we were so spoiled for so many years. Having something done differently right now feels pretty good. So Kellen, I feel, has been a really, really good fit. Brandon Staley with that defense has been a good fit. And as Kellen said, the quarterback battle is close. It's just close. It just is. Their numbers are almost identical for the preseason. And he said today that it's been that way pretty much in practice. So I don't think tomorrow is going to be the deciding factor. I think it's another layer. And then I think it just comes down to who gives you the best chance to beat Arizona and San Francisco out of the gate.
The Altitude Daily. Kretman and Lindahl.
The other 4 players in the trade, because remember, there were 5 players in the deal. Mateo Gil, infielder who currently, Andy, is playing for Charros de Jalisco in the Mexican League. Tony Losi, Rockies traded him to Tampa Bay for cash. He's out of baseball. Eleris Montero, who was a Rocky as recently as last year when the team axed him, he currently plays for Hiroshima Toyo Corp of Nippon Professional Baseball, the Japanese league. And then Jake Summers was in Albuquerque last year. The internet doesn't have much of a record of him. He's not playing professional baseball anywhere right now. That's what I was able to find. So Gomber was the last one, and I did again, is wins above replacement WAR? What is it good for? Is it a perfect statistic? No, but Austin Gomber, his value as a Rocky for 5 seasons, Andy, 3.2 wins above replacement. Good old-fashioned pitcher WAR, 3.2. Eleris Montero was the only other individual in the trade that ever went to the major league level. He finished 1.7 wins below replacement level in his time as a Rocky. So quick math would tell you that the 5 players that the Rockies got in the deal were worth a win and a half. 1.5 wins above replacement.
Is that bad? That feels bad.
5.
That's a half win for 3 of them and Bupkis for 2 others. Is that quick math all right for you?
And only 2 of them played at the big league level.
That okay.
Yeah. And $51 million. You also you gave them $51 million in a future Hall of Fame third baseman. Nolan Arenado, by the way, has been worth 17.9 wins above replacement for the St. Louis Cardinals. He has hit over 100 home runs in a Cardinals uniform. He's played in 3 All-Star games. He has won 2 Gold Gloves. In 2022, he was 3rd in the National League MVP race. It's Andy, I'm here to tell you that it's the worst trade in Denver sports history.
You've been listening to the Altitude Daily. Catch us live weekdays on 92.5 FM, the Altitude Sports Radio app, twitch.tv/AltitudeSR, youtube.com/Altitude Sports Radio, and your favorite smart speaker. Say Altitude Sports Radio.